What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We're in Warframe. I am actually in the middle of running the parent sequence Syndicate alerts for me right now. So, just some updates that are things that are going on. So much going in update 15 that there's so many things to get and do on a daily basis now that it's definitely keeping me busy. So we're gonna have lots of stuff to talk about, of course, in my videos, as always when I bring them out here. But okay, so Syndicate stuff. So when I last left off, I had ranked up in New Loka. Well, I also ranked up in the parent sequence now as well. So what ends up happening is, now that I've got two, I've got double sets of alerts. So I've got my 3 New Loka alerts, and I got my 3 parent sequence alerts, and I'm working towards the next level on both of them right now to see how that goes. The alerts are still very random. They are 3 different levels for each. So you'll start out with, like, here I start out with, on the parent sequence, usually like 7 to 9 level, and end up with the last one, the higher one, being like 18 to 23. Where on the New Loka, it's usually like 4 to 7, and you end up at like 17 to 20 or something like that in terms of enemies. I'm assuming that as you get farther up in the reputation, that they're going to start getting much more difficult in the missions, of course. But we'll go through that as time comes along. In terms of other things that are going on, frames, having lots of fun with the frames, trying to get used to everything again, trying to figure out new builds, trying to remember how to use some of this stuff. And Frost Prime here is what I'm using right now. I just put some stuff on it. I lost my weapon. Anyway, okay. I put some stuff on it, adjusted, and he was a frame that the only thing I had been using for a long time was snow globes, so I'm getting used to these other abilities again. And some of them are pretty good, to be honest, the way he's set up now. But I think he does need some adjustments still on that first one, the freeze. Okay, let's see how long we stand here because of this guy that joined in. Let's see how long it takes before he decides to come over and activate this thing. About time. Anyway, okay. So, in terms of frames and weapons, of course, I got my Brat and Vandal in here. I put a former into it. I've probably got a couple more to go. I'm just in the mood to redo some different weapons that I haven't worked on in a while. And we'll have some builds on that when I come out with a couple different weapons, some older weapons that I'm working on. In terms of frames, like I was saying, though, it's really nice to have the abilities back. And we're looking at a lot of comments coming through on the Platinum giveaway. So if you haven't got yourself in on that Platinum giveaway, make sure you check on the channel there. It's a couple days ago now. But it is still available until the 7th to get yourself entered, PC or PS4. We have about 200 people entered in there right now. But do feel free to enter if you're not. Anyway, in terms of Warframes, it's just gotten so much better to be able to utilize all the abilities again and see how they've changed, how the gameplay has changed to suit the characters and frames and their abilities. It adds a whole new dynamic back to it, and it also takes newer players and gives them the ability to feel like they have some way to contribute as well. In terms of builds coming out for frames sometime soon for me, new ones, I'm still working on them. So just obviously everybody that's playing that update 15 knows it's going to take some time to make some new builds to suit in the way things are, but I will definitely have content for you every day, and we'll have something to talk about, of course, as always. And you're always feel free to leave comments or anything below, and we'll answer them. I'll answer them. Others will answer them. We'll pull it up into a topic in a video, like I always do. I am still going through trying to get the Limbo stuff. I'm just taking my time on it because for me, Limbo is still not a frame that's of much interest to me. Matter of fact, the only thing so far for me personally that I've experienced with Limbo is in pickup games. He's just, I don't even want to be in a match with them in pickup games because if you take the ratio, 9 times out of 10, the person that's there is pretty much just trolling or doesn't know how to utilize it, and it just negatively impacts the rest of the team. I was in a mobile defense alert earlier with Frost Prime here, and I was protecting the crowd pod like you always do with Prime and Snow Globe and everything, and here comes a Limbo character. Guy didn't know what the hell he was doing. He was putting all of us in different rifts. He was running his Cataclysm on top of my Snow Globe. It was negatively impacting us. We couldn't finish off all the enemies fast enough. It was just, they really need to make some changes to it. I don't know. This is just my personal opinion at this point. No, I don't have it yet. I'm sure I will get another comment. Well, you can't talk about it because you don't have it. I can talk about whatever I want to. It's my channel, damn it. Anyway, really though, ultimately, it's just awesome to see the abilities back in here for all the frames. So it's going to take me some time to go and run through some stuff. So, but we'll have stuff here every day. We'll also have other stuff like Borderlands. We're really getting into some more detailed stuff coming up now. But yeah, that's about it. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hit that like button, comments, questions, all that jazz. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.